Anyway, I'm driving the Charger across the state.
Oh my gosh.
To get to the mountains, and I've got Shepard and his cousin, who my brother's youngest child, who is the same age as Shepard. They're two peas in a pod, they love each other, love hanging out with each other. So I've got Shepard and Adeline with me. We needed to stop and pick up a couple of last minute supplies before we got to the place. So we stopped at a super Walmart.
Great.
Somewhere in the western parts of North Carolina. A few mythical beasts working at this Walmart. Now, Shepard, being a Los Angeles kid, doesn't have a lot of experience with Walmart, much less super Walmarts. I don't think he understood that we were walking into essentially a town. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, we actually went in a Walmart. When I visited my dad, Lando and I went in a Walmart because I had to get my version of coffee. Like I can't have any family member's version of coffee because who knows what you'll get. And we were walking through Walmart and Lando goes, I don't think I've ever been in one of these places.
Yeah, it's crazy how big it is. So,
there is one in Burbank, but we don't go in.
So what I didn't, is that super?
No, it's not super.
I mean, this thing, there's nothing in Los Angeles that's this big. Maybe the tar pits, I don't know. It's just like, I mean, it's so big. And I failed to orient Shepard to that fact. And so we go to a particular section and I'm kind of looking for something. And then I kind of turn around and I'm like, Shepard and Adeline are gone. And then it immediately hits me. I'm like, this is a super Walmart. This is like your kid, you're at Disneyland and the kid you can't find your kid. You start thinking logistical questions like, who do I talk to? Do I need to go to the speaker?
Yeah.
Of course, I was like, do the smart thing, stay in this section because they'll come back because they're not stupid. They're just not thinking right now.
Okay.
I stayed in the pharmacy section for about 8 minutes, during which I was party to a conversation, or at least listening in on a conversation. There was a dude who was in the stop smoking section of the Super Walmart, which in this part of North Carolina, this is a big section.
Okay.
Okay, we got a lot of people who need to stop smoking.
Okay, yeah.
And he was doing the wife on speaker thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, all right, honey, which one do you want? She's like, what? He's like, which patch do you want? Well, what are they? Well, they got 5.
Now you're only quoting his side of the conversation, but
no,
it was on
this is back and forth.
Oh.
Because it's on speaker.
They sound the same?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And he says, well, one of them's got 3 stages. She's like, what? 3 stages. Well, how much is that one? $75. Good Lord. What else have they got? So it was a lot of that.
It's like a rocket.
Yeah.
It's like, and, where do you land on that one?
They settled for a lower tier one, what you might call a bottom shelf nicotine patch.
Okay.
But after this conversation had come and gone, no Shepard and Adeline, and so I just made the decision to be like, well, they probably went to the toy section, which is right next to the sporting goods section.
They weren't in the stop smoking section, which would have been my first guess.
Right. So I go there, they're not there, and then I'm like, okay, now I've done it.
You gotta get on the mic.
Well, I proceeded
Please tell me you got on the mic.
I proceeded to do a lap, which takes 8 minutes.
Now I know Shepard well enough to know that I would not be concerned that he would be scared.
Oh, he wasn't scared, no.
Right.
He was only scared of what I was going to say when I found him. You know what I'm saying?
He might be avoiding you.
He's scared of me,
right?
But he's not scared of Walmart.
Yeah.
So I go back to the pharmacy and I wait for another couple of minutes and I'm like, that's it, I'm going to the speaker, and then I turn around and they're walking up.
I thought he had a phone.
He didn't take it into the Walmart.
Okay.
He left it in the car, left it in the Charger.
Dude, you should have gone to the speaker to give him.
Well, I wanted to. I was like,
lesson.
Not only is this going to find them, but it's going to teach them a lesson. Anyway, we had some words after that. Mostly like, Shepard, this is a super Walmart.
Yeah.
You'll probably never be in another one again. but just in case.
It's like a black hole. You could have never come back.
Yeah, this is like going into a national park. You don't go in without a plan, you don't go in without a map, you don't go in without some form of communication and an exit strategy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think all you had to do was pull up People of Walmart before you go in and he would have entered with trepidation.